sometimes when I think of fashion, I think it's so far removed from who I thought I am or who I was to be. But when I speak to my family and they're like, of course, because even when I was a kid, apparently I used to like dressing well and things like that, but I didn't think myself as fashion per se, because I never used to prowl through magazines. It was just more my style. So I think it's more, when I think of myself, I think more style as opposed to fashion. Yeah, whereas you just take the pieces and make them your own, make it different, not so. I don't really follow the cookie cutter kind of fashion sense. I never really connected myself with being in fashion, but if you say style, artistic, that sits a bit better with me, or how I view myself to be. I felt like it was the progression of where that creativity was going to, but other than that, it was also looking for things to wear that I wanted to feel different, to be able to express myself. And a friend suggested, you know, why not try something, create your own stuff, and that's how I got started. And yeah, since then I'm like, yeah, it's really cool. Probably I'd say the biggest one has been being self-taught. I've had to learn on the go and just work with what I can and what I think fashion is and what it isn't. So a lot of what I do has been from feedback from people who bought stuff. I listen a lot to criticism. So pretty much I'd say every collection of mine is limited edition. So that means it gives me the ability to listen to what people have said and keep improving. So in a way, I think that's been the best thing that's happened. It could be a challenge, but from that challenge, it's actually turned out to be one of the best things. I guess what you need is just that natural interest, and I'm really curious about it. So I'll read a lot, I'll learn a lot about it. And I guess because I know I'm coming from a disadvantaged point of not being, like not having that formal training, it means I just take a bit more time into learning what I'm doing. But having said that, I do want to take a course in the industry and just learn a bit more and perfect the skill a bit more. I started out with bags, yeah, and accessories like belts, and then I moved on to outerwear, jackets, and now I'm doing dresses. I've got a line of summer dresses coming out, which I'm really excited about. And then I'll just keep going from there, because I think part of what I love about what I do is I'm not tying myself to what needs to be. So it gives me, I guess, a creative outlet to do whatever I want to be. So whatever inspires me at that moment is what I'll create. So yeah, and that keeps it fresh for me and keeps it exciting. And yeah, went for the Spring Fashion Week in Melbourne as part of the international runway, which was really good. It was so exciting. It was like one of the biggest runways I've done to date. So that, yeah, so that was, there was Versace and Dolce that were part of a boutique in Melbourne that runs it. So they had the runway, they were the closing act and everything, and it was really a pleasure just to watch them and just see how they put everything together on the runway. I was just having a discussion with a friend and just trying to set myself as I guess in the forefront of African fashion, and she suggested, why don't you do like the head wrap challenge, because I'm always wearing head wraps in one form or another. And I was like, yeah, why not? I did 30 days. But I kid you not, those days I was going like, what the hell are you thinking? As in, I'd spend like literally almost 2 hours just to get a look happening. And I guess also having that perfectionist nature, which doesn't help in some ways, just wanting to get it right, get the shots right, get everything right. I became really good at selfies as well in that process. But yeah, it was good. It was I'd say one of the hardest things I've done in a while, only because just committing to the 30 days and knowing that everyone's waiting for it. And then also that pressure of, okay, each look has to be kind of better than the one before. But then I think after about halfway through, I just thought it's not about trying to beat the look before, but just keep going, because yeah, just get them out there. The excitement is the possibility, the potential, the fact that Australia is such a young market, especially where African design is concerned. For me, I find that like it's just like an open canvas. You can do anything and everything. It's like there's no mold that you have to follow, and that's really exciting. Like I just like being different, being outside the box, just creating whatever takes my fancy, whatever comes to my head. Yeah, I find that very motivating. So of course there's days where you feel really down, where I don't even want to look at anything, just want to take it easy. But just when I think of, I guess, the possibilities, that just keeps me going. The best thing I'd say, do your research, but also just jump in and do it. You learn so much more when you're in the field doing it. Yeah. And you'll feel the fear, but just keep doing it anyway. Yeah, because once you move that point, it's past that fear point that things start falling into place. Yeah. So.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Take 5 with the lovely Wanyika. If you want to get more information or contact her, be sure to check out her Facebook, which is Wa-Nyika. Her newly released website.
Yeah, www.wanyika.com.
And of course, email as well.
Yeah, Wanyika Mshila at wanyika.com.
Yeah, cool. See you next time. Bye.